Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening in the UK. I don't know where you're watching from, but I'm in the UK and it's evening, Saturday. Right, today's live is about money stories and negative money stories. Um, why? Because I've had a conversation today in a shop, and a mum said to her daughter, "We can't afford it. We don't have money for it." And it just reminded me, it's such a common thing to say to yourself, I don't have money. And I've been like this for most of my life as well. I've been saying to myself, I've been saying to my friends, every time someone asks me to do something, go partying, go shopping, I don't have money. I think I've been telling this to myself more than in my head, more than out loud. And that's why it's even more difficult to catch, because if you're saying it in your head, you can't hear yourself talking about it. And the awareness is a bit more difficult to get, to hold on to it. So when a few years ago, I would go to a shop, I would see something that I liked, look at the price, because I always check the price first. And the first initial reaction would be, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. So if I've been saying the same over and over again, that was the money story in my head. That was something that I believed in, truly believed in it. And it didn't matter that I had money. It didn't matter that I was in a really high paid job. It didn't matter that my bank account was never empty. In my head, I had no money. And that's been a story that's been with me for ages, for years. Now, what it made me do was it made me have no money at the end. So even in my high paid job, I would lose the money somewhere. The money would go away. There will be always an unexpected bill. There will be always someone I need to help financially. There was always something. Why? Because I was giving this message out to the universe. I was telling the universe all the time, I don't have money. If you're sending the message, I don't have money, what are you getting back? Oh, I don't have money. And this is how it works. If you're saying you don't have money, you will never have money. Um, it's a funny one, isn't it? And you will see many more other negative stories in your life when it comes to money. The way to tackle them, I'll talk about a bit later. But I want you to pay attention to at the moment what negative stories are coming up. What things do you believe in when it comes to money that are not necessarily positive? And is there more positivity when it comes to your money stories, or is it more negativity when it comes to your money stories? I know I grew up in an environment when money was a negative thing and we were always talking negatively about money. I had a few examples. So you have to work hard for money. For me, that's a really negative story about money. Um, Another one was, if you don't go to school, if you don't get good grades, you will never be successful in life. You will never have money in life, really. Another one was, rich people are greedy, really bad. If they are rich, they have done something wrong in their life. They are stealing money from other people. That's another story. You have to work hard for your money. I think I've mentioned this one already, but that's so common. Imagine this, right? A couple of years ago, I got a new client, and it was a very easy sale. The lady that signed up with me basically sent me a message on online on Facebook to say, yeah, I just really want to work with you. Send me an invoice. And I just couldn't believe it. I did. She paid me and she was really happy with my service. However, I never said to my business coach at the time that I got the sale. And when actually it came up and he challenged me on this, why did you not celebrate? Why did you not actually mention it to anyone? It actually turned out that for me it was an easy sale. And I believe that you have to work hard for money. So easy sale was not worth celebrating because it was easy. Can you believe it? This was the story I was telling myself, that I had to work hard for money. When I was in corporate, when I was still working, employed working, I thought I had to work much harder than anyone else to prove myself to everyone, to prove to my employer, to prove to my manager that I was worth the money they were paying me. And 35 hours a week, which was my contracted hours, was obviously not enough. And I had to work 50, 60 hours a week, because then I felt like I'm working hard for my money and they were happy to pay me the money. Can you see how ridiculous this is? When I started my own business, it was the same. I thought I have to work hard for my money. It led me to another burnout because I was making myself work much, much harder than I should, just to prove to my own mind that I have to work hard to make money. So it didn't work. And small interruption. But you can see those negative stories absolutely everywhere. You will see them in your life. Now I've mentioned them to you. You will start catching them soon and you'll start thinking, where is this coming from? So 2 things or 3 things that I want you to think about. 1, what kind of negative stories do you have in your life? Be aware of them. Don't give yourself a hard time. Just be aware and catch yourself. And from now on, every time you've got this negative story, think about, where is this thought coming from? Whose belief is this? Is it my belief or is it not my belief? And the third thing, how can I actually replace this belief with something better? Do I truly believe that this is true? So for example, my belief about you have to work hard for your money. I caught myself thinking about this. Second one was, I actually started asking myself, whose belief is this? Is it really mine? It turned out it wasn't mine. It was my mom's. It was my dad's. They were talking to me like this, that you have to work hard for your money. So that wasn't my belief. And the third one was, do I actually believe that I have to work hard for money? And the answer is no. I don't believe that I will have to work hard for money. I am now financially free in my life. I became financially free at 40 and I didn't have to work hard for it. There you go. It's possible. It's doable. But you just have to believe in it. It's how it works. Working hard will get you absolutely nowhere. Yes, you might have to do some extra work at the start, at the beginning, but then you have to be clever about how you work. Work smart, not hard, as they say. Money doesn't need to be difficult to earn. You do not have to work crazy hours to earn a lot of money. You have to be smart about how you work, and you have to use the power of law of attraction, manifestation, and the power of actually taking action. And this is how it works. So, do you have negative stories in your life? Write them down, challenge yourself with them, and if you can, think about a better way of talking about them. Think about transforming the negative thought into something nice and positive, something that you actually believe in. But I'm going to talk about this a bit more tomorrow, just to give you examples again of how to turn your negative money stories into positive money stories that will light you up and that will help you make more money and have more money in your life. Right, sorry that it was a bit moving and hectic, but I hope it was still useful to everyone. And yeah, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.